title. Doing a little bit of G farming. Xenoblade Chronicles. I'm just gonna put Xenoblade. Zenblade. Xenoblade 3. Update. Do this. Go here. Click on this. I need to change this up by 100,000 points, right? Is that right? Because Mace did it and you did it, yes. Which is 100k more. Just 50 minutes. Close that. Do this. This needs to be 9. Rip Grim Dawn. Rip Grim Dawn. It will have to wait like 2-3 weeks and then I'll be back to it. Just enough time to forget how to play. Nah, I won't forget how to play that. It's pretty simple. L for Lilliput. Not confusing at all. And, press 1 through 5. Occasionally 0 and 9 when my pets die. Grim Dawn and Frontier are the top 2 games of September as far as stream time goes. That's true, yeah. That is true. What time slot in the future streams? I think they are going to be Thursdays and Fridays. I can't remember exactly how I was doing it. I think it's Frontier Tuesday, Wednesday, September Thursday, Friday, non-Monster Hunter Challenge Saturday, Sunday morning, Monster Hunter Challenge Saturday, Sunday, second half. I think was my plan. Subject to change, but I think that's it. So it will be on hilariously not the Wednesday. Not the Thursday. I think. Well, no, I've got the Wednesday off when I come back. The first one will be Thursday the 17th. Of October. Wednesday is off? No, it just has to be that week because I've got job seekers appointment. Like 3:45 or some shit. Just a horrible, horrible time. Like when I had the interview earlier this month? Yeah, exactly. Still menus off, though. That's not changing. Other than the occasional day where it needs to be moved. You remember when it was Caligula, it was one? It was just one slot, yeah. September games are gonna get 2 slots. Okay, now that's ironic, yeah, it is actually. Fredo gave me an hour to play it to feed my addiction. Because Fredo is merciful, unlike Mace, who's cruel. But also kind, because he gave me money. Which was unnecessary, and I am thankful. Oh no, Mace. You have not transferred enough money for this to be a sugar daddy situation. Quite frankly. That's Ein's job still. How I'd want you to. I mean, I don't really want anyone to sacrifice their quality of life for the sake of mine. No, not really. Including Ein. Crimmy. What am I fighting this guy for? Valor Stones. I need green Valor Stones. Huh? What about you? I don't want you to sacrifice your quality of life in order to give me money. I play Frontier, fuck quality of life. Yeah, I need probably more red Valor Stones, but at the moment I need greens. I specifically need 2 greens, actually, which is very amusing. This is a level 1, yeah. I'd rather not try the 1000 while I don't necessarily feel tip-top either. Seems like a poor idea. I want to try and max all of my weapons before I start armor set farming, if I can. Crimson Fatalis, even with Zenith, yeah, it's very spooky. I mean, I assume you're talking about higher levels. Because the 1 and the 200 isn't too bad. A 1000 and up, yeah. Presumably because of the microwave or whatever it was. He mentioned. I think it was the microwave. It was the microwave. I keep wanting it to be the toaster, but it was definitely the microwave. Did I progress past the wall of two-color dog or Naga / lightning dog? No, I did not. My solution for getting through those things, Fredo, was the new armor set that I was building, hopefully, along with weapon maxing. I should really do more damage with this, but fuck it. It's gonna die anyway. It's gonna go back to fighting Mono. Mono was actually in the set for a brief period, but thankfully was not in the final version of it. When I decided not to get Lone Wolf anymore, is when it got removed. Trying to remember what it is off the top of my head. I know it's Zenithsarasu. I cannot remember what the chest piece is. The arms are a Cantor, the waist piece is Inagami, and the legs are Kushala. Cannot remember what the chest piece is. Harado! That's it, thank you, Grimmy. And then I've got, like, 3 Inagami gems or decorations, a Harado decoration, 4 Zenithsarasu decorations, an Eating 1G, an Eating 2G, an Espinas decoration, and some other stuff. Oh, I needed fucking green stones, so I got blue stones. Why does this keep happening? You could go for the skill called Skilled. Skilled is essentially impossible to get pre-G. It is incredibly, incredibly hard to get a hold of. Pre-G. Pre-Zenith, sorry, yeah. Not pre-G. It is impossible to get a hold of pre-G. I'm not wrong. Pre-Zenith is what I mean. I don't even know what those are, actually. A few minutes of internet, usually nice. Do you have any idea when your internet's going to be in your new place? Hey, Rain. Gonna sit in the back and lurk. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Hope you enjoyed the brief stint of Frontier here. Moving, you normally get cellular instead for your phone, Tevis PC to use while waiting for internet. Makes sense? You need to wait for your pay. Fair. Yeah, because you moved. Which is not... in of itself cheap. To pay a fee because you apparently have a bad rep with contracts, so... Interesting. Yeah, I mean, it's just credit check, right? Sounds like a privacy violation. Anyone you are paying money to can check your credit if you're having to pay a over-the-time fee. Because it's their right to be able to not take you on as a customer if you have shown yourself to be incapable of paying like long-term commitment payments like that. Internet's kind of like, as long as you live at an address, you're gonna want it, right? Fee itself is a payment. It's insurance, yeah, exactly. You're essentially just got to pay a deposit for your internet. Just have to wait, yeah. It's just annoying having to wait, right? At least you don't have to worry about being online during a time of where there's going to be a lot of Wilds talk, Eugene. Small benefit. You don't have to worry about trying to deal with any of that shit at the moment. Gotta commit to your promise of productivity now. Good luck, Fredo. Good luck. Have fun. I will. Thank you very much. I appreciate your benevolence. he fly through again? Jesus, he's doing that a lot this time. Doesn't normally do that much. It's nice that this one's so easy to kill. It's so free. I also need to do no for a 1%, which is very awkward. So there was another one I needed to do, but I don't know what it is. Hiji. I need tail cuts for my fire weapon. Nope. Oh well. At least I got more blues that I don't need. That's helpful. Whenever I come across the blues, I won't need them at all. That's something, at least. For what it's worth. Ooh, look at that. Harado armor. Oh, it's Lars. Okay. It's there. Just layered. Looks neat though. I'm gonna have one piece of that. That's it. I actually didn't look how my armor looks at all. Can I register this? I already have. Cool. So basically all I need to do is visually change the Harado bit to be something black, and it actually kind of matches. Because the arms are, the helmet is. Yeah, the legs fit fine there. Especially with the blue bits up top and then the Inagami waist. Very nice. I was surprised that worked out so well. Isn't there like a, yeah, one of these, maybe? It's not quite right. Don't know why I'm doing this now when I can't use it for friggin' ages, but I've started now, might as well finish it. Wasn't quite what I thought it was. I know the black version of the TO stuff does look pretty good as well. I don't really know if it needs to be like bulky or not. I feel like it needs to have a small neck. to fit with the Xena helmet. Just gonna do this and see if there's anything that strikes my fancy. This is too bulky. That's just the rest of that? Okay. Can't wear the Entora stuff. That don't look quite right. Why wouldn't it, Mace? It'll probably run at 144. It'll probably run at unlimited, if anything. Oh, you said PS. Sorry, I read PC. My bad. My bad. I read PC. I was like, why the fuck would the PC version not run well? Sorry, I'm not all here. I don't know, does that look right? The clipping doesn't look right. With the Inagami cape. Makes more sense that you'd be worried about the PlayStation version rather than the PC version. So, yeah. I think that kind of fits. I mean, you might never need to, Mace. Because it's got crossplay, right? They said the next Monster Hunter game would have crossplay, so... Mods, fair. Need cutscene skip when they inevitably fuck it up again. This doesn't reach recommended. Does it reach minimum? I suppose it doesn't really matter. Like, you're not going to mind buying the game twice anyway, are you? So, you know what? This is good enough. It's pinned in the chat, LaFish. It's never gonna change. I can tell you that for free right now. It will the lack of Wildstalk will not change until the game has come out and I'm either actively playing it on stream or a month has passed since the release of the game. Though if it has a good release and I end up enjoying it, I imagine it will probably take up the majority of March anyway, so... Gotta upgrade hardware. Specs required to run it recommended, not too bad, but not perfect either, yeah. Yeah, Mace said earlier that I do as well. Which I'm not really delighted about. Because that's gonna cost a lot of money. I don't know why I'm staying out of the poison. I can't get poisoned. I do not need to fear. Glad people are seemingly quite excited for it, though. Although I can't say I would really expect any differently. To some degree. I'm not gonna say it's the truth, but I to some degree think Monster Hunter could... Like, their trailers could show a turn of a Monster Hunter game and people would be like, I'm so fucking excited for it! Thinking of pre-ordering it, you're not gonna lie. Yeah. Normally the Monster Hunter guys would get my benefit of the doubt on that one, but Capcom has lost it for them. One of the very few people I would actually pre-order from. Table knock. After Bagel stream, you're hyped as hell. It's cool that Bagel got to play it. I'm happy for him. I guess Bagel was really looking forward to it, I remember. So I'm really glad that they got a chance to give it a go. It's just cool for them. Just cool for them. Seeing a hunt from start to end does it for you? Yeah, that's fair. You knew it was in the state of play because it was leaked? Everything gets fucking leaked now. Leaks aren't like... This is so tinfoil hat of me. Leaks aren't even leaks anymore. They're just an extra step of marketing. It's like pre-marketing. Because they're so commonplace. Like, it's every single release has multiple leaks at different stages. There's no way that that is actually going on anymore. Like, it's just bullshit. So they're just like, oops, this really announced and popular title that people are looking forward to is gonna be on our next stream. Oops, it got leaked. Right. And then you watch the whole stream and you see all the other crap and you might buy some of it. And they didn't announce it, it was leaked. You would even be in there. Exactly. I imagine a lot of people wouldn't. I imagine a lot of people wouldn't have been in there. Even the stream was yesterday and you didn't know about it. Yeah. It's also nicer to imagine that it is intentional, some degree, in my opinion. Because if it's not intentional and that much shit is really leaking for every game all the time, like, that's so shit for the developers. Just constantly, like, everything, announcement dates, what's in it, what's gonna be there, what maps there is, what the storyline's like, what weapons are in it, all of that stuff, right? Not just for Monster Hunter, but for all games. Turt's Bloodborne's the middle child of Sony be forgotten to obscurity? I don't think they've forgotten it at all. I think Sony is acutely aware of how popular Bloodborne is. But as someone who's not even working at Sony, I can tell you, it is infinitely more profitable for Sony to just not re-release Bloodborne. Because if they're going to re-release it, they have to at least put it on PC as well. Whereas at the moment, it sells their consoles. Partially. I bought a PS4 so that I could play Bloodborne. And World. Early access. Compared to PC. Bloodborne's getting emulated on an Alpha emulator. Yeah, not everyone likes to use emulators of which they do not own the games for the fish because it's illegal. Oh my god, stop jumping! No, no! What are you doing? What, Sony created a car with Honda? What? For Bloodborne? Also, can't you... Actually, no, it might not be one of the games on their catalogue. Doesn't, like, Bloodborne PlayStation Now exist or some crap? Or is that died at this point? Did you play Bloodborne on that? Or is it not one of the games that worked? At that point, I suppose it's technically already on PC. You just have to have a PlayStation membership. Streaming it on your computer, yeah. Give Bloodborne 5. PS5 Bloodborne is 60 FPS though. Yeah, that's what they'd have to do, right? And people would lose their fucking shit. But if they do a full re-release, they don't want to put it on PC. I don't think. They get so many people who watch all their events and stuff just because they're like, Bloodborne? Yeah, it's on there. On PC they also... Yeah, they do. They do. Sony Honda Afeela? I feel like I'm being trolled right now. Fuck? Why does it look so ugly? Neat. Don't know why they gave it like a fucking tank buster front plate. Thing's built for ramming. No idea why they decided that was cool, but hey. Good for them, I guess. Alright, here, G, yeah. Hey, G. I mean, I suppose even that logic doesn't make sense anymore, because they sell their games at like a loss, right? No, because they want you to have the PlayStation so that you actually pay for PS Plus. They want you to pay for PS Plus. They want you to pay for online. I think you have to pay for on PlayStation. Oh no, that comes with it, right? That is PS Plus. And all of that shit. They want you to use the store on PlayStation where they get a cut of all of the games rather than if they put it on Steam, Steam gets a cut. They could make a launcher. They could, but it would cost them money, right? That costs money. And there's a lot of people, myself included. I love Bloodborne. I'm not gonna pay a fucking PS Plus subscription just to play Bloodborne. On PlayStation's fucking launcher. Though to be fair, Bloodborne feels like perhaps the most single player of all of their titles anyway, to me. At least until Elden Ring came along. A lot more people would be willing to go over launcher. They would. But it depends how much bullshit Sony's gonna try and put on it, right? Because a lot of people also don't want to have a PSN account because of the amount of times PSN has leaked shitloads of people's credit card information. Because it's like a lot. Oh yeah, definitely most. But it does take money to develop a launcher and stuff. So they can just put it on Steam. Then block half the world from being allowed to buy any of their games. It doesn't really make a ton of sense in the first place. I don't understand that. I really want to know what the reason behind that is. $181. It's so many. Really political tensions there, or that area would cost more to profit due to population. I mean, it's just like a toggle, right? Like, worst case scenario, they can just launch it and say, like, it's not available in the local dialect as we're trialing it to see how popular it's gonna be. because I don't see why it would really cost them anything. They would need some servers closer to the region. Like Latvia or Estonia have already got all the servers in. In Europe. Southeast Asia already have Japanese servers, even though it's quite far away. Close enough. Third reason might be low income, yeah. That doesn't make sense for like Estonia and Latvia and places like that, right? I don't know, it's just weird. Man, I really like Hijiki. It's a fight. As soon as you get status resistance, it's a lot more fun. When I didn't have status resistance, this fight was kind of a nightmare for me. Because I'm not that good at dodging everything. Oh, that's unfortunate. Killed me? Jesus. It's been a long time since I died to him. Damn. Damn. But I'm pooped. It's a tired type of day. What day is it today? Wednesday. Tuesday. Wednesday? Wednesday. Wednesday? It's Wednesday. Jesus Christ. September taking its toll on me right now. Been a long month. Been a good month. As always, I'm looking forward to it ending. good things must and will come to an end, yeah. God, then I gotta calculate all the time as well. I can't remember how much there was last year. I do want to get his calves, but it's actually less important to the tail, and I really thought he was going to live long enough to get back up here. I think it was like 90 hours or something, wasn't it? Last year? I remember it was a lot. It was a lot. Hey, Remhard. I am doing okay. I don't feel fantastically, I feel a bit ill. I had fun with Grim Dawn. Had fun with a little bit of Frontier that it got switched to from Fredo here for a while. And then, I am tentatively looking forward to Xenoblade later. Which has been changed to be that. How are you, Ramhard? How are you? Was it the last Super Stream or the one before that ended in what felt like infinite 12s? The one that was double 12s was the first Super Stream. The last one ended in like shitloads of 10s. Last year's had the makeup. Last year's did have the makeup, yes. Went to the zoo today. That was cool. Woke up at 3 AM, so you're feeling knackered. Ouch. You nearly beat Grim Dawn on all DLCs, but died onto the final boss. Oh. That's so painful. You'll get it this time, Ben. You got it this time. The last DLC is brilliant, by the way. Seems to be the consensus here. The game seemed to be the game was really good. Malmuth was good, and Forgotten Gods was fantastic. From what I could tell. Okie dokie. That is going to be me going on to a little bit of a break for now. I will be back in around 15-20 minutes or so. I've beaten the base game, Ramhard, but it's not been beaten. It got changed, correct, yes. I'll be back in about 15-20 minutes or so after I have had some food and all of that. I'll be back with Xenoblade Chronicles 3. You want some more Frontier with myself? That will be in the early part, as long as it doesn't get changed, of tomorrow's stream. Which you can see on that little linky link there. Otherwise, see you in just a sec. The title screen, Mace, or the pause screen?